So where we're staying in Kerang, Bill, whose place we're staying at, he told us about this walk down on the Murray Conbrook. And it's just a walk with all wood carvings of people and animals, life size. Pretty neat, I suppose. There's not really that much else to do, but we're just going to go on a little tour around here and then just hop in the car and go to a few of the little villages just to see what there is. But like I said, we're on the Murray. Oh, here's one. Hold on. See, they're all life size and they're all certain people.
Stuart Appleby, obviously an Australian golfer.
Oh, okay. So I haven't heard of him.
Just passing the old sawmill in Coondrock. This place has been here since 1889 or 1859, a lot of years anyway. Still the same building and still in use today. Probably a bit more modern equipment they had 150 years ago. Yeah. That's that. It gets a bit thin, doesn't it?
So why don't they just make a big bridge, a wide bridge?
They didn't need to in them days, did they? They only have bloody horses and carts.
What were they doing in 2017?
When?
2017.
Well, it weren't built in 2017.
No, I know, but they were doing some kind of work on it in 2017.
Probably making sure it stays up.
That place is rocking.
Yeah. This is a one-horse town. Right over. We left Chuka on Sunday, headed towards Kerang, a place called Bill's Astro Garden. Very friendly guy. He's basically got a planetarium set up in his garden, telescopes and things like that, and everything's all by donation, so it was good to stop there just for one night. Plenty to see around the area, but we've got to move on. Moving on up to Mildura today. I've got a bit of work to do on the car. Brake pads need looking at, maybe new rotors or something like that, so we'll have a look at that. I really enjoyed Bill's Astro Garden. What do you think, Liz?
Yeah, it was alright.
It was alright?
No, it was pretty good. It was good. Yeah, showed us all through the telescopes and stars and things, so yeah, not bad.
Yeah, really enjoyed it. Yeah, definitely worth a stop over at Bill's Astro Garden. Yeah, very eccentric guy, but very nice.
Well, this is our spot for tonight. Marina Point. It's pretty specky. On the Murray.
I think these are what you call black swans. They look a bit grey. Leslie's going to poison them with some bread.
We've just come to this winery in Mildura. It's a free place to stay. Now it's green grass. It's called McDougall's wine. So they do wine tasting this afternoon. So we've parked up and we've met the guys who own it, and we're going to just have a ride around, see what's going on in Mildura. I think we're going to Wentworth where the two rivers meet.
Darling and the Murray.
The Darling and the Murray rivers. So we'll go down there and we're going to meet up with a friend who we met at the caravan park a few days back, and then we're going to just go back, have some wine tasting, and then see what happens later on tonight.
Just come to Wentworth in New South Wales from Mildura, to the point where the Darling and Murray rivers meet, and that's the point down there. Massive river system, absolutely huge. We grow a lot of stuff off this river. obviously used for irrigation of all the farms. Sandals in Wentworth. Apparently they do a lot of movie filming here. Let's give you a quick whiz round.
Lately I've had the strangest feeling, with no vivid reason here to find. Just for the blues and news been hanging on my mind. Far more frequently you wear a perfume when you say no special place to go.
We're here at Sunraysia cellar door. They've got 22 different winemakers in this building, all for you to try, and obviously hundreds of different wines for you to try. Here it is.
Still tanks. That's how wine's made. That's how nearly all wine in Australia is made. So there's no, when the guys from the UK, who's our biggest customer, come, so they'll put in tenders into Australia and say, right, we want to buy 10 million litres of Chardonnay, 20 million litres of Shiraz, 15 million litres of Cabernet, and we are going to pay you. We don't tell them how much we're selling for. They tell us what they're buying for. Is from one of the best winemakers in Australia, but he works in between two regions. So he works out of this region, where a lot of his reds come from, but he also works out of Coonawarra. So this actual 2020, it's a Coonawarra Sauv Blanc. It's our biggest selling Sauv Blanc, and it retails about $12.95. So on each bottle of wine, you've got 41% tax, okay? So our government state, the federal government takes 29% wet tax, and then we have 10% GST on top of the 29%. So it's 41% tax. So this is a Sauv Blanc, it's aromatic, it's good, it retails at $12.95. It's a Monday or Tuesday night, sitting in Rockingham or wherever you are over there. Really pick it, can I? Am I close?
Nearly.
Yeah, okay.
The accent. The accent.
We're Mandurah.
Where about, eh?
Mandurah, further down.
I know. I lived in, I used to run a pub in Hay Street in the city for 2.5 years.
Really?
I did. I had 2.5 years in Perth. But when you come from over the eastern states over here, we all end up back over here. You guys can have that wind every day. You can have the Fremantle doctor, not interested. It's 2.5 years is long enough. This is just where I put all my furniture here. This is out the back. Look through there, you'll see.
Look through there.
That's the one. Right down the back right-hand corner.
The Shiraz.
Emerald peas.
Yeah, well, that's the winery we were at the other day. And I was telling Liz we bought a Café de Cabernet, which is red wine with coffee.
Do you know what you're in? Do you know what this building used to be? It was built in 1957, the old building. Scan around and have a look at the windows.
Prison.
Well, not people who've got out of here. Those windows are a dead giveaway. What do you reckon it was back in 1957? No, it wasn't
Police
a courthouse.
station.
No, it wasn't a police station.
It was mortuary.
You are very, very close. You're almost spot on. It was a funeral parlour. So my mother-in-law was Australia's first ever female funeral director.
Yeah.
Long before the white ladies. She was 20 years before the white ladies. So, yeah, no, it's still... geez, that's cheap. I thought I must have missed something. It's all out there for 63 bucks. No wonder I'm going broke. See, it's all too cheap. The government's got to take half of that. Right, done. 63.80, thank you, ma'am. 6380. Is that what it says? Am I got it right?
This one here.
Well, that's the way to buy wine. That's the way to buy wine. Oh, God. Yeah.
Good morning and welcome to another beautiful day in Mildura, but also goodbye, we're leaving today.
Yeah.
We're on the road to South Australia. We have checked our fruit and veggies, hence lunch, the apples, last two pieces of fruit that we've got. You have to be very aware of what you're taking through. We made a big pot of, well, I made a big pot of stew yesterday, used up most of my veggies, and what we have got left we can take through, which is good. But fruit's a definite no-no, so we managed to get rid of all that. We're taking it nice and easy this morning. We're just going to have a look at a few silo arts.
Yeah, a couple of silo arts along the way. I'm going to take a bit of a detour to go and see them. I think definitely worth doing a detour to go and see any silo art that you come across. Some of it's absolutely outstanding. It's like 3D when you look at it. Just so really impressed with the silo art so far.
Yeah.
And as for Mildura, yeah, good city, big city.
It's quite spread out, isn't it?
Quite spread out. It's
Yeah.
a very modern city, all done in squares.
Heaps of wineries, which I didn't even know it was a wine growing area. We've got some nice bottles of wine as well, didn't we?
Yeah, we've got some nice bottles of wine. So
Keeps going for a few months anyway.
the caravan is absolutely overloaded with wine at the moment. Yeah, a lot of wine. Mildura itself, yeah, I would go there again. Plenty to see and do. On the way towards South Australia, probably stopping tonight at the Overland Corner Hotel, which is up near Renmark, somewhere around that area. Bonnie Lake, something like that. So
Lake Bonnie.
Lake Bonnie, yeah, Bonnie Lake, yeah, Lake Bonnie. So we're gonna have a look around that area tonight and then head into the Barossa Valley for the weekend. Yeah,
But we can't fit any more wine in
we
the
can't buy
caravan.
any more wine because we're overloaded at the moment. So anyway, see you there.
Caravans and campers only.
Place. You're gonna go
Stop.
It says stop.
I know,
I'm
it
fucking
says stop.
stopping.
Good,
Right.
thanks.
Try this.